Morris Chestnut remembers Malcolm Jamal Warner in heartfelt tribute. "I used to see myself in Theo Huxtable." Exclusive. Morris Chestnut is remembering Malcolm Jamal Warner as a kind, genuine force, both on screen and off. Speaking exclusively to People, Chestnut reflects on the impact Warner had on his life long before the two worked together on The Resident. "I used to look at The Cosby Show when I was young and I used to see myself in him," Chestnut says. And his character, Theo. Warner began his career as an actor by playing Theo Huxtable, the only son of Bill Cosby's character, Heathcliff Huxtable, in The Cosby Show from 1984 to 1992. He went on to star alongside Chestnut on Fox's The Resident for 2 seasons. "Malcolm was one of the most kind people in the industry that I've ever met. When I came onto The Resident, the whole cast welcomed me with open arms," Chestnut says to People from on set in Vancouver, Canada while shooting the 2nd season of his CBS TV show, Watson. "He in particular, after I got there for a while, he actually invited me out to dinner. So, we had dinner and he was just a really, really good, genuine guy. He was always just very professional, very positive. He just had a good feeling being around him. Particularly back then, a young progressive, powerful, positive person. Back then it was kind of like it was, a lot of it was the gang genre," Chestnut explains. "Back then, it was the start of the gang genre. But, had been on The Cosby Show. It was a show that everybody tuned in. And his character was positive. I mean, some of my favorite episodes, he was the center of the Gordon Gartrell shirt. I'll never, ever forget where I was, when I was watching some of his stuff. So the legacy that he's going to leave for the people who watch the show is undoubtedly positive. I think the impact that he leaves on people who've known him goes far beyond that," he says. In a statement obtained by People, the Judicial Investigation Agency, OIJ, said the victim appears to have entered the sea and was apparently swept away by a current. The man was rescued by bystanders and taken to shore, where he received treatment from the Costa Rican Red Cross. However, he was declared lifeless at the scene. Following his death, Chestnut also paid tribute to the actor in a post on Instagram, writing, "Heartbroken to hear about the passing of Malcolm Jamal Warner. Working alongside him on The Resident was an honor. He brought so much depth, warmth, and wisdom to every scene and every conversation. One of the nicest in the business. Rest easy, brother. Your legacy lives on."